Have you ever been caught in a battle that seemed unwinnable? When facing an opponent so powerful that they seem almost invincible, would you choose to give up early or fight desperately to the end? The book we're going to talk about today, The Old Man and the Sea *, presents such a thrilling battle and the inspiring spiritual strength behind it. The Old Man and the Sea * tells the story of an old fisherman named Santiago. After failing to catch any fish for 84 consecutive days, he still set sail alone on a long-distance voyage. He then engaged in a long and arduous struggle with a huge marlin on the vast sea. The old fisherman Santiago was thin and wrinkled all over his face, which were the marks left by years and life on him. However, this old man who seemed to be on the verge of death had an extremely determined look in his eyes and an iron-willed spirit. When he finally hooked the marlin, a battle with a huge disparity in strength began. The marlin was so big that it towed the old man's small boat around the sea for a full 2 days and 2 nights. The old man's hands were bleeding from the fishing line, and his body was extremely exhausted, but he never had a single thought of giving up. He shouted at the sea, "A man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated." These powerful words were like a beacon in the dark, lighting up the old man's way to continue the fight. During the long, drawn-out confrontation with the marlin, the old man endured hunger, fatigue, and pain, but he always held the fishing line tightly. Finally, with his tenacious perseverance, he successfully caught the marlin. However, fate seemed reluctant to let the old man off. On his way back, a school of sharks swarmed in following the smell of blood. Facing wave after wave of ferocious sharks, the old man showed no fear at all. He picked up simple weapons and fought desperately with the sharks. Although the old man only brought back a marlin's skeleton in the end, the indomitable spirit he showed in this battle was more precious and more inspiring than the intact marlin. The Old Man and the Sea * is not just a story about an old man fishing. It is also a hymn to the tenacious spirit of humanity. Old Man Santiago is just like each of us in life. When facing numerous difficulties in life and seemingly insurmountable challenges, we may feel tired, suffer setbacks, and even be bruised all over. But just as the old man said, a man can be destroyed, but never defeated. This spirit enables us to stay true to ourselves in difficult situations, stand up straight in the face of setbacks, and bravely meet every challenge in life. This book is like a mirror, allowing us to see the courage and perseverance deep in our hearts. It tells us that no matter how rough the sea of life is, and no matter how powerful the opponent is, as long as we have firm beliefs and delos, the never say die spirit, we can write our own glorious chapters on our own battlefields. It is a spiritual guide, inspiring us to break through the limitations of life, bravely explore and struggle, tap into our infinite potential, and create our own values in life.